Hey guys, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. We're about to head back to the void ship, and there's going to be a kind of event, so let's get into it. Lord Captain, this is Voxmaster Vigdis Suri Otter Tolliman speaking. I hope your heroic expedition was a success. What will be your further instructions? The machine spirit of this vessel is dead and defiled. It should be sent to the Omnici in a proper nuclear funeral rite. Let's send out the technicians to strip the vessel of anything valuable and make sure they keep quiet about what they're about to see. Should be sent to the Omnici in a proper nuclear funeral rite. Bombard the vessel, let the dead follow the dead. Okay, we've got Dogmatic +5. As you wish, Lord Captain, the power of our main battery should be enough to penetrate the glacier and evaporate the vessel completely. Okay, so we dealt with that. I think everything else explored. Oh no. No, it's not. I forgot. We only explored the ice world planet. Okay, so we're going to keep exploring the other planets then. Okay, nothing there. Alright, more plasteel. Not interested in that, although there is 7 of it, which is much more cost effective for using and extract them. The augurs have detected the remnants of an ancient mining ship that crashed on the planet. It looks like it was carrying equipment and settlers to a new mining site. Searching the ship might prove useful, but it carries certain risks. Okay, let's conduct the search. The search team was able to retrieve the last surviving extractium from under the debris. They suffered no losses and returned to the ship triumphant. Okay, nice. That's good. Alright. Let's head off now. And we're going to go to Agathis Archides. Alright. Uneventful travel. Chart new routes. I predict we're not going to get anywhere, and this is fine. Okay, well, this is an interesting system. Let's explore this planet first. Okay, nothing. Save it here and let's check out the void ship remains. Lord Captain, the augurs cannot determine who the ship we approached belongs to, but the telemetry clearly reveals it as an Imperium vessel. The hull is badly damaged, but there is air in some of the chambers, which means they are hermetically sealed. What are your orders concerning the discovery? Send out the order to prepare my troops for boarding. I will personally take part in the exploratory expedition. Let's do it. Okay, it's a storybook event. Okay, we who walk down the same passageways in the same bays day after day, we who are born, live and die to the hum of the ship's machines, we forever hunger for the smallest glimpse of another life and for a chance to see the heroes who tirelessly fight for us and the glory of the Imperium. So let's have a tale about the Lord Captain by the will of the Emperor, the Guardian and commander of every good and honest soul upon this void ship, and the time he boarded a vessel named the Fireborn. Like a dead whale cast ashore by the inexorable force of the swell, the wrecked vessel was a confronting sight for its unwitting visitors. Some bays still retained an atmosphere, but there was no life anywhere. The ship was dead, its machine spirits dissipated in the darkness of space. It was just the husk left, and the rogue trader's crew were to become scavengers swarming the carcass. Okay. I guess we're going to do... Yeah, well, we're going to do tech use. It's 100% guaranteed, so that's good. To train the penetrating gaze of the auger arrays on the damaged ship. The auger's keen eyes scanned the eerie vessel, identifying that the void ship was gravely damaged and was in the process of final erosion. There was very little time to explore it. 3 sectors seemed the least damaged: the bridge, the middle crew deck, and the service bay. After exchanging a series of trills and warbles in their mysterious and ancient language, the tech priests responsible for the augers reported to the Lord Captain that they had glimpsed signs of valuable components in operation in the service bay. The Lord Captain's next step was to have Idira Talas feel out a course. An unholy psyche she may be, but even souls as dark as hers submit to the Lord Captain's will. To turn his attention to the scout units. Well, let's see what Idira has to say. With hostile eyes upon her, Idira sank into a trance. When she resurfaced, she reported that the ship had been a victim of the warp. The bridge had suffered worst of all. It was the section that provoked the greatest anxiety and trepidation in the psyche. The service bay was the least damaged section, though Idira spoke of it with no particular interest. The Lord Captain's next step was to turn his attention to the scout units awaiting instructions. The Lord Captain had to decide which of the 3 teams he would lead and which 2 would be entrusted to their officers. Let here be known the names of those honest people who stood before our rogue trader in that moment. The taciturn and grave young Ho Son, whose word was as firm as his handshake. Captain Vesti, whose jokes will be remembered by everyone on decks 3 to 5. Captain Matina, the senior officer of the 3rd unit, known to many as Grey Matina. She had been leading units back when the current crop of scouts were snot-nosed kids. No one on deck was in any doubt that navigating inside the wrecked ship would be difficult. The units would be separated by kilometers of twisted metal, dead modules devoid of atmosphere, collapsed passageways, and hull breaches the size of a house. The only thing connecting the brave teams would be the delicate thread of a vox link. Service bay. So they said the bridge was the one that was the most dangerous, so I guess we should lead or join that unit then. So let's go with 1. Okay, from here on we will relate the events based on what we have learned from witnesses, the people who accompanied the Lord Captain on the tour of the dread ship. Started up one after another and dispersed, each heading for a selected target. An hour spent on cutting through the hull in the freezing vacuum of space, fussy boarding, and then finally the rogue trader stepped onto the cold dark deck of the dead ship. The light of the torches revealed a sign in the gloom: Fireborn. After a minute-long exchange with the Vox Master, who quickly checked the archives, it was established that the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova Van Dane, registered at Kiavagama port. Every minute spent on board threatened to end in disaster. The ship's days or even hours of existence were numbered. From all sides came the sounds of distant crumblings. The floor underfoot trembled every now and then. The Lord Captain hurriedly moved deeper into the compartment when he suddenly felt the slightest puff of air brush against his neck, followed by a soft sigh, almost as if someone had leaned in close, opened their mouth to whisper a dark, tantalizing secret, and then fallen. Lord Captain summoned all of his willpower so as not to succumb to fear. Okay. Lord Captain summoned all his knowledge of the wicked influence of chaos, choosing to combat fear with cold analysis. And let's do willpower. From here on, we will relate events based on what... Okay. Is that the same thing again? Where simple mortals would already be trembling and weeping, the rogue trader only gritted his teeth. Shrieks and moans could be heard close by. Others were gripped by the illusion too. Young Ho Son, the unit captain, barked out orders. His team held back their comrades who had fallen victim to the uncanny terror and who were struggling to break free and run deeper into the cursed ship. A few minutes passed and the unit, though scared senseless, was ready to continue. Sounds suddenly blared from the Vox, which was tuned to the second unit's frequency. The words sounded muffled, as though the person on the other end wasn't speaking directly into the Vox, but desperately pressing the transmit button while occupied with something else. Never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. Hold on, wait. Is it moving? The words are cut off by strangled wheeze, followed by static. Young Hoson listened to the transmission and the final rasp with a surprisingly calm expression, then pressed the Vox button and in a similarly calm voice let loose a stream of florid swearing which centered on casting aspersions on his interlocutor's intellectual capabilities. Turning to the rogue trader, he remarked, "Apologies, Lord Captain. Captain Vesti from the second unit is well known for his pranks." "Crap, the Lord Captain's with you?" comes Vesti's voice from the speakers, followed immediately by, "My sincere apologies, Your Lordship. I just wanted to spook the guys a little." Okay. Let's be a bit lenient. Captain Vesti reported that his unit's foray had so far proceeded without incident, mystical or otherwise. They had found no survivors from the ship's crew, or bodies for that matter. However, the unit had encountered a problem. The passage leading to the deck section with the arsenal and storage depot was seriously damaged, especially the power cables. Proceeding further could be dangerous. Okay. After consulting his officers, the Lord Captain issued new orders for Vesti's unit. Vesti's unit headed off to carry out their orders while the rogue trader and his team continued on. Okay, well, that was interesting. After spending several hours wandering down the dead passageways, Jung Hason's unit and the rogue trader reached the bridge of the Fireborn. The oppressive feeling had not dissipated. It was as though the bulkheads of the ship were steeped in the terror and pain of the people who had vanished without a trace from those decks. On their way there, the unit had found no signs of a struggle or bodies of the crew, and that served only to deepen their unease. After examining the bridge, the scout unit discovered that the captain's principal cogitator was still functional. The final log entry was identified, a damaged pick recording that no one in the unit was eager to view. Proximity to the cogitator alone was unsettling enough, and with each passing second remaining on the bridge was becoming more and more difficult. Captain took a risk and watched the recording. Okay. The recording contained a message from Captain Nova Van Dane. It was almost impossible to make anything out in the pic, only the captain's hand gripping the edge of the table and flashes of iridescent light. The captain was speaking crisply, almost calmly, but there was also short, almost inaudible breaths, exactly what the rogue trader's team had encountered when they had first boarded the ship, and it even seemed that those sounds were coming not from the recording, but from the gloom-drenched corners of the bridge itself. Kiava Gamma has fallen. The Fireborn broke orbit under fire from an unknown enemy and left the system, said Captain Van Dane on the recording with the tone of an officer reporting to his superiors. We encountered pathological warp activity. The crew is reporting failures in the Geller field system. The ship is doomed. Whoever finds this recording, I ask you to hold a prayer service for our souls. I ask you to take the family relics of the Van Dane line from Kiava Gamma. The relics are stored. The captain then specified the location of a family vault and the access code. The recording ended. There was nothing left to do on the cursed deck. It was time to return to the shuttle. Message came in from the unit led by the seasoned, unflappable Grey Martina. The captain methodically reported on all the service-based sections her team had already examined. They had found nothing of value, they had found no bodies, there had been no incidents, and the search was proceeding as normal. The unit was waiting for further instructions from the Lord Captain. After distilling the salient points from Grey Martina's exhaustive report, Stooge listed the areas that warranted a more thorough search. After returning to the shuttle, Stooge received reports about Fireborn's status. The tech priest who relentlessly pierced the wreckage with the auger's gaze insisted on curtailing the operation as soon as possible. Fearing imminent destruction, there are also reports from the other two units. The second unit had succeeded in moving through the danger zone and had returned to the shuttle with a valuable payload taken from the dead ship stores. Gray Matina's unit had explored the service bay without incident and, not wasting any time, had marked valuable components for later disassembly and transfer to the Rogue Trader's ship. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. Hotshot Las pistol, Cogitator bracer, burn scour, beast cured leather ×5, 2 long las, ancient cogitator core, universal power cells, extravagant perfume. Alright. The units assembled at the shuttles and the Lord Captain gave the final order of this grim expedition. Honor the memory of Captain Nova Van Dane and her crew. The last request of the fallen captain had been fulfilled. The improvised funeral began with a brief military salute, and the Rogue Trader himself recited a prayer for the souls of the Fireborn. Just as any honest servant of the Emperor who has dedicated their life to voyaging through the darkness would honor their fellows and mourn their deaths. Time was up. The scouting party returned to their ship with one last look at Fireborn. The Rogue Trader turned away and cast the grim carcass forever from his mind, gave the order to fire upon the dead vessel at range, for that which was born in fire should also perish in fire. Okay. Interesting stuff. Let's see. Newest to oldest. Okay. So that is cargo. That's interesting. Alright. Tempestus Carapace. Okay, so Abelard's is better apparently. That's fine. Inferno Pistol. Unholy Shard. Okay, well, let's continue exploring then. We're almost done here. And then there's just this hulk. There'll be just that hulk left after the planet, so that should be interesting. Provisions, 3 provisions. Nah, don't really need that. Okay. The rings, save it here. Giant rings on this planet's surface can be observed even from orbit. Examine the rings. It has emerged that this planet has a native species of giant insect similar to Terran ants. Just like ants, they sometimes form so-called death spirals in which one creature allows another or follows another without realizing they're going in circles. These were the rings discovered by the ship's observers. The strange phenomenon that was originally suspected to be a sign of warp activity or a nefarious xenostructure turned out to be a quirk of nature, and a tragic one at that. Okay, interesting. Nothing else. Alright, let's see this hulk then. The augurs have detected wreckage in the void ship's vicinity, but the exact nature of this wreckage remains unclear. Look for the source of the wreckage. The augur crew reports that has registered no evidence of a disaster that could have produced such debris. That's it? Okay. That was weird. Okay, so we've explored this section. The only thing we really need to deal with is Odonathus 11. I think. Right? Yeah. Blades in the Void is up there. Eldari in Distress is up there. And the new ruler is... I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Small Thorn. Don't want that. Inspection Master. Profit Factor. Unquenchable Greed. Okay. People. +8 from Darkonus, +1 from Janus, 4 from Viabos, and 6 from Kiawa Gamma. Okay, let's check out colony management for a second. Okay. Compassion for the Silent is done. Explorators, the motive force is life. Get efficiency and we get profit factor. Weapons and efficiency. Mag trains. Now, we need to get either flawless servitors or vigil of the tech guards. Wisdom of the tech guard. We don't need that really. We need efficiency greater than 5. Okay, so what's the efficiency at the moment? 0. Right. Efficiency plus 2. Efficiency plus 3. Okay, so we need motive force is life. 1, 1, 1. Okay, well, let's do this one. We'll get Explorator reputation as well. We'll also get this, but I'm not sure how useful that is just yet. Let's execute. Okay. So, I think we need to go to Odonathus now. 18. Is it just better to chart a direct route there? I think that might be the case. Yeah. I think we'll go from Telecos Epsilon. We do have a path to Kranax, and actually, there's no direct path there either. So would it be better if we took a path from direct, or charted a direct route from Telecos Epsilon all the way up here? Or somewhere a bit closer? Because we have a path from Orcellia Prophecy to Adamat. Okay. So maybe we don't have to spend the insight to go from Telecos Epsilon all the way to Adamat. And I think that might be a better option, because then we can just go here, and presumably we can go to Porta Septentum too, so let's do that. Plan servicing the Void Shield Array's petition. The Lord for Aid compartments were becoming overrun with putrescent fungal corruption. The mycelium claimed one chamber after another. The thick black spores poisoned the Rogue Trader servants, causing their eyes to burst and their veins to swell until their skin ruptured. The clan was issued reinforced unirobes and gas masks so they could keep working while the soldiers burned away the infestation. Took 7 damage to the ship, okay? Alright. Via boss. The Lord Captain's presence will be required. Shipwreck. Okay. So I actually have to get to Via boss. Save it. Okay, so let's go to Telecos Epsilon. Okay, the vessel's confessors report discontent among their flock during the traditional sermon before departure. A ritual chandelier's 100 candles were snuffed out at once. The missionaries attribute this incident to an open ventilation shaft, but the voidsmen noticed it and are whispering about an ill omen, fearing the woes that would soon come. Okay, sanctify all chambers of the void ship one more time. The holy procession, in full accordance with Ecclesiarchy's liturgical canon, rekindled the faith in the voidsmen's hearts and renewed their belief in the God Emperor's benevolent power. The whispers subsided and the crew is ready to face the potential dangers with courage and fervor. Okay. Alright, well, now since we have to go to Viabos, and I think we should be trying to connect all our colony systems together, I might just connect it directly to Telecos Epsilon, and then we can go from there to Odonathus. I think that makes the most sense, so that we don't have to do all the travel between systems, and we can just go directly there. So I think that's the best option, and we'll make it safe, obviously, since we should be taking this path quite a lot. Alright, let's warp travel. Okay, can we... Oh, so we actually have to visit. Okay. So, let's see what this is. A ship full of people and cargo crashed on the planet. Lore speakers are wondering if you have a claim to the lost ship. Order the ship to be looted. What is this? Fuel cargo. Okay. Cleanse the wreckage with fire. Forbid anyone from approaching the wreckage. Order the ship to be... Does that mean they're all dead? Security +1. Order the ship to be looted. Do we get anything else out of it? We lose 3 security. Forbid anyone... let's cleanse the wreckage with fire. The purifying flame has rid your world of the potential outside threat. Okay. Killing fields. Navigator... 5% damage against psychers and navigators, okay. So we lost 2 complacency, we gained 1000 reputation with the Drusians. Alright, do we want anything else here? Don't want plasteel, that's... We'll get mobile extractium. And we will get 5000 reputation with the explorators. Holy Servitude, Drusians. Blocks the Extractium Metallica though. Lair in the Void, Iron Eye Grenade, Fellowship of the Void. Drusians. It's a lot of profit factor, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to get to it since we're trying to get the explorators up. Okay, well, might leave that for now. There's nothing here that I really want to take care of, so might leave this slot open just to see what else might we might be able to fill that project slot with. So let's head over to Odonathus and confront those Drukhari now. Save it here, and then we'll head on over. Enemies of humanity have been spotted aboard the ship. Warp beasts have enthralled the crew in charge of one of the macro cannons and massacred those who resisted the heresy. The Lord Captain is their only hope. Okay. Yeah, let's handle it ourselves. Yep, this team's good enough. Okay, so let's see.
It is my destiny to traverse the unknown.
Alright. Cultist of Khorne. And we're finally encountering Khorne cultists and Khorne demons now, so that's cool. Okay. Well, in that case, how are we going to do this? Save it here first. And might just have to charge down and initiate combat that way. Okay. We do not want to use this cover here. Okay, Stooge can go here. Here. Elliot can go here. Is there cover there? Why is there cover there, but we can... Okay, that's bizarre. Jay can go back here. Cassia can go here. Abelard can go here. And Pascal can go here. And let's get started. Okay. Let's go to Pascal. And we are going to do tactical knowledge. And let's do joint analysis. And shoot someone. Let's shoot the bloodletter. Decent damage. That's pretty good. Hot on the trail too. Okay. Right. Perfect.
With the right incentive.
Okay. Voice of command on Stooge. Take aim. And then of course bring it down, and we're gonna try and take out the bloodletter ASAP. Obviously. Yeah, let's go with perfect spot. I think perfect spot is currently a bit more valuable than the opening. Doesn't have an opening at the moment. Okay, we hit the guys at the back. Not exactly what I wanted. Okay, nice. That was pretty good. Let's see, overwhelming stratagem. Okay. Alright, here we go. Gather up. And... yeah, let's do it like this. That way I think... yeah, Abelard doesn't get hit.
If I may.
Very nice. Okay. More tactical knowledge.
My vow is to serve.
That's it. Alright, well, let's take out the bloodletter. Another trap? There's only 4 guys left now. Because Cassia just cleaned house. Where's the last guy? Oh, there's another bloodletter over here. Yikes. Okay. Didn't see that one there. Okay.
Another third into black.
That might have been a bad mistake, but I guess we'll see what we can get done. Let's move here with Pascal. Okay. Drop a trap. Let's put prey on it. And we'll do hot on the trail. Okay, so let's do an opening, of course. What's that? Is that an exploding barrel? Okay. Nice. Can we stack up another trap on it?
Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Exploits?
Running binaric override.
I think we already trailed him, so it should be fine. Okay, so might be able to take him out actually. Let's see. Not quite. Cultist of Corn. Ooh, the Bloodletter goes next. That's not very good. Let's put up exploits, and Elliot should be able to take it out when it's her turn.
The old Messiah condemns
Never mind. Elliot doesn't need to take it out at all.
I will not.
Okay. Elliot can move up here, and she should be able to take this guy out, and we're done. Nice. Okay, that went a lot better than I was expecting, so that's good. Is there any other stuff to pick up? No. Oh, this is the same fight map as the invasion with the pink and blue horrors of Zinch, I guess. Alright, let's save it here and head back to the Koronus Expanse map. Alright, let's visit. Okay, let's save it here. Now, let's see, because we're in a better... Whoops. Currently in a... I think we currently have a better setup. We don't want the Mazoa Lance weapon anymore, I guess. Do we need it? I think the Sun Hammer Lance battery is better. So we don't want torpedo tubes. We want this one, I guess. Mars Pattern Prow battery. So let's go with that. I actually remembered to change it up properly, so that's good. Yeah, let's just go full health. 120 shields all around. Okay. Let's save it. And let's start killing some Drukhari patrols. Failed to get past the enemy ships unnoticed. The nearest Drukhari ship attacks at once. Get ready. Others will join it soon. Ship's crew is up to the challenge.
Let us purge your enemies, rogue trader.
Alert, the Drukhari have blocked some of your flagship's posts using an unknown Xenos power. Your crew will regain control of these posts in several rounds. Okay, 2 ships. We did not get... Okay, that's fine. Oh, alright, that's interesting. Dorsal. Oh, really? Just out of range. You know what? Let's shift to the side. Six damage. Okay, that was nice. That was pretty good, actually. Dorsal. $14. Okay. Let's go here. We can reach. Nice. Oh, really? It's a one-shot kill. Not bad at all. Well, in that case, I was actually expecting to need it to use that, but in that case, if that's how it is, then let's move here. Okay. We can't use that just yet. And if we move here, we still can't reach that. Okay. That's fine. Can we switch it around? No, it won't do anything else. Okay. Did turn. It'll get a few shots off on us. Here come the other ships. Okay, here we go. Now things start to get juicy. Where you going, dude? Okay. Alright. Shields have held up okay. Alright. They all come in and get to move before us. That's annoying. Now, the question is going to be, how are we going to deal with all of these guys? Ooh, our frigate has some really long range stuff on it. Okay. Now, still can't use that. Okay. Can't use that. Can use dorsal and we can use that. Okay, let's use this. Because we can use expeditious reload to... Okay, that was a miss. Take out the sky. See you later. We should be able to take out this guy, I think. Maybe. I think so. Let's move here and try it out. Yep, so we can use them at least. Oh, we can't use that one though. Okay. Can't use the port. Damn it. Okay. Well, we can't take out these two, I guess. Got more ships coming in? Maybe not. Now they're coming after our frigate buddy. It's doing okay for now. This might change things though. Ooh, yeah, they are in trouble. Yikes, okay, well...
All clear.
Okay, very nice.
Congratulations, Lord Captain.
That was kind of crazy. So we got God's Bane lance weapon.
With them in this crude vessel.
Wow, interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, that's it. We got them all. Okay, that went much better than I expected. I thought there were going to be way more ships to deal with, but that's okay. Let's go back to ship combat. Dorsal, medium range dorsal lance weapon. And it's much stronger. There we go. It's just a massive upgrade, really, to be honest. Short-range macro cannons, and then 30 to 40, and we just got it's a 20 damage upgrade to both the minimum and maximum damage it does. That's crazy. Alright, let's save it. The frigate ended up doing quite well, even though once we had our turn, I think we would have destroyed both of them anyway, but the frigate did what it needed to, and it killed one guy, one of the ships, which KO'd the other ship because they stopped next to each other. That was hilarious. Okay, plasteel, we don't need that. Smuggler's cache. Ooh, that's a lot of cargo. Nice. Alright. Okay, alright, we've got another Archaeotech mechanism fragment. That's nice. New rumor. Okay. Keishon Kiava Gamma, in her final dispatch before she perished, requested that her family relics be retrieved from a cache. Okay. Owing to his keen intellect and more than a bit of luck, Rogue Trader managed to discover several ancient Imperial ships and restore the Archaeotech compass mechanism, pointing to the location of the fleet's mothership, the Muro 79 system. Oh, really? Ah, we've got rebuilt the compass. Nice. When the servants of the Omnissiah assembled the parts of this ancient mechanism, quiet clicks sounded from within and the cogs stirred into motion. The metal plates of the Archaeotech compass parted, releasing a cascade of golden rays. A hololithic projection shines between the rays, a model of the star system Muro 79. One of its worlds is marked with an unknown symbol. Okay. Very interesting. We've got some new things to investigate now. More plasteel. No thanks. What's this final planet give us? Nothing other than experience. Okay. Let's quick save it here. That was quite good. We need mechanisms and chemicals and adamantine, but otherwise we're doing reasonably well. Dargonus is going up to +8. Kiava Gamma is +8. Okay. Alright. Let's see. So the rumor is the Muro 79. Okay. And then we have to go to Kiava Gamma as well. Alright. Okay. Let's go to the Koronus Expanse map again. Okay. Where's the... Alright, the Muro 79 location is here. Easiest way is probably to go via Mundus Valancius. Okay, so let's see. Go here, here, and then to Mundus Nullius, and then Muro 79. Okay, let's do that then. Don't want to travel. Fire broke out on one of the decks during the warp voyage. Raging disaster consumed the entire chamber, destroying precious cargo and damaging the interior plating. No guilty parties were found. While clearing out the rubble, a few people claimed the soot on plasteel beams formed lines in a cryptic alien language not known to humans. The delirious workers were executed and their bodies disposed of in the proper manner. Okay. Alright, so going to Nama now. Safe, okay. Mundus Valancius. Mundus Nullius. And now we're heading to Muro 79. A trickle of disturbing news came from the navigation chambers over the last few days. Allegedly, there is a vast shadow following the void ship through the depths of the Sea of Souls. Mere hours before emerging in real space, the vessel shuddered. An unidentified leviathan had emerged from the roiling warp, wrapped its tentacles around the ship and started squeezing, trying to crack the hull like an egg. Trust in the navigator's talent. The ship's navigator engaged the warp monster in invisible combat by giving orders from her chamber. By following the Astronomicon's guiding light and struggling against the mighty alien will seeking to break her at the same time, the guide managed to pry the void vessel from the nightmarish creature's grasp and execute an emergency translation to real space, with minimal losses among the crew and new insights into the nature of warp entities. Okay, that's interesting. Gain navigator insight and experience. Okay. Let's head into the system then. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I think this is a good place to stop. We've done quite a bit. We've gotten rid of the Drukhari patrols at the Odonatha system. We completed the Archaeotech compass. That's led us here. The Explorator Void Station. Don't remember what we could do there, but check that out. But yeah, I think we're going to check that location of that compass that led us here in the next episode. And we got a lot of cargo fodder, so I think we can up the reputation of some of our merchants and get a bit of gear. Hopefully try to get to some upgrades before we head into Act 3 if we can. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and we've got a good amount to look forward to in the next episode, and we're quite close actually to, I think, finishing Act 2 and getting into Act 3, so see you then.